So that was with multiplication problems. Now we're looking at division problems. No problem. We can still do that by changing these into multiplication using our fact families, right? So on this one, would say our dividend. We don't know that, but we do know that the dividend is the product of a multiplication problem. So the dividend is the unknown there. And we can fill in these two blanks with the other two values. And it doesn't really matter the order. So 35, the divisor, and then 5, the quotient. We can just multiply those two, and that will tell us what our dividend would be. So I'm going to use some stacked multiplication on this because it's so awesome. So I'd say 5 times 5 there is 25. I need to carry that 2 into the tens place value. 5 times 3 is 15. But when I add 2 there, that's going to make 17. So our final product is 175. And that product is also the dividend, which is the blank, for missing number in the original problem. That's what we wanted. This next problem, though, remember, and almost by instinct, I find that we want to change this into a multiplication problem because generally it works out that way, right? I'd say, well, there's my dividend, which is the answer to the multiplication problem. You'd have the blank, and then you'd have 7. But either way that you write this, whether you put the 7 here and the blank here, or the way that we have it written, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really help us unless you have your 7 multiplication tables all the way up to 112. So now this isn't going to help us, but the other division problem will, hopefully. So I can take the 112 dividend and divide it by what is this quotient over here, the 7. And this would, I can switch that. The quotient with this divisor, I can switch those two out. And yeah, this creates a more direct division problem, which we can perform. So this is 112 divided by 7. And whatever we get from this quotient would go into that blank. So 7 won't go into 1, but it will go into 11 once. 7 times 7 is 7. So we used up 7 of those 11. So subtracting those out would give us 4. Let's drop the 2 to make that 42. And yeah, 7 goes into 42 evenly, actually. It's the 6th multiple of 7. 7 times 6 is 42. So this shows a remainder of 0 there, which is okay. And so this would have been 16, which means this one was 16. Not that we really needed that second fact in the fact family. We really wanted this one in the original to fill in that blank. The missing number is 16.